What is going on, everybody? Welcome. My name is Trevor, Trevor Soderholm. This is our very first video, and I teach people how to heal and return to wholeness. And we do that by uncovering the root, by going to the root cause of our limiting beliefs and wiring in a new story. So that's what this YouTube channel is all about. I'm super passionate about helping people heal. And we do that by going to the root cause of whatever it is we're trying to heal. It could be a headache. It could be a chronic illness. It could be a limiting belief. Whatever it is, we have to stop treating the symptoms and go back to the root cause. And that's going to create lasting change by going in, changing those limiting beliefs and at a subconscious level. That's what's going to create lasting change. So welcome. This is our very first video. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Like I said, my name's Trevor, and I am here to show people how to heal and return to wholeness. Now, I don't want you just to come to me for advice. That's not what this is about. I am here to empower you to take your power back. I'm here to empower you. I am the bridge. I'm just the bridge. That's all I am. That connects you to what is already present within you. Your body has a natural capacity to heal itself. What you do flows naturally out of who you are. The most powerful and transformational work you will ever do is on yourself. Investing in yourself is the greatest investment you will ever make. And so this is about going internal. And it can be scary, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people don't want to look within. It's scary. But that's where wholeness is found. We return to wholeness by bridging the duality. We live in a world of polarity and duality, either or, right, wrong, good, bad, right, left, all that. Wholeness is found in the middle. And so in order to heal, we don't disown, we don't try to get rid of fear. We own it. We embrace it into our being. It's a quality. We need fear. Fear has a gift. There's necessary times we need fear. And it's funny, that reminds me, I was watching this TV show with my wife. What was it called? Lock and Key. It's a pretty good series on Netflix. The point I'm trying to make here is there was a key that they would stick into their back of their neck, and they would go unconscious, and then it would open a portal into their mind. They could walk through a door, and they'd literally be in this whole new world inside their head. And one of the characters in the movie, she went inside her head and literally took fear back into the real world and tried to kill it, tried to get rid of it, and she like literally stabbed it and buried her fear so that she no longer was afraid of anything. And a lot of people try to do that. They try to get rid of qualities. We are told people who portray these qualities are bad people. Or we're told, oh, you shouldn't do that. Or in order for us to be loved and accepted into our community, we're told you can't do that. You can't believe those things. You can't act like that. So we're shamed. And we experience guilt for acting certain ways. And so we disown those qualities that we were told were bad, or that we shouldn't be like this. And so we hide them away. We lock those doors and we forget about them. Literally, we forget. Our minds will literally forget things that happened in our childhood. We'll forget that we were told that, and we locked that door away. And so, returning to wholeness is about integrate the fear. We need fear. There's healthy versions of fear. Love encompasses fear. Love doesn't get rid of fear. It welcomes it and embraces it. And that's how we heal. How we return to wholeness, is by integrating those qualities, by transcending fear, not letting fear control us, not being controlled by our past selves, by anger, guilt, shame, fear, not being controlled by those qualities, because that's what happens. A lot of times when we disown aspects of ourselves, we end up projecting it, and it controls us. And so, like, if we don't feel good enough, we try to get rid of that. So we try to prove to the world that we are good enough in order to receive love and acceptance. But it's affecting us. It has power over us because we've tried to get rid of it. But when we can realize that, we can embrace the fact that sometimes we are not good enough, or we might not feel good enough, and we realize our true identity is that we are good enough, but sometimes we don't feel good enough, and we can embrace that feeling of not being worthy at times, or inadequacy. That's when it no longer has power over us. And I've experienced that in my own life. I had that feeling of not being good enough. And so I've been trying to prove myself in the world. Like, maybe when I get to this, then I'll be good enough, and then I'll feel loved and accepted. Because underneath inadequacy is of that need, that human desire and need for love and acceptance in order to belong. It's one of our strongest needs as human beings, is to belong, to feel loved and accepted. And so when we don't feel good enough, we project that. And so returning to wholeness is I realize that, instead of trying to disown inadequacy and letting it control me, I had to welcome inadequacy. I had to embrace it. And then I could tell myself a new story and say, sometimes I'm not good enough. And then it lost its power over me. And then, so on the other side of that is when we can experience freedom. That's where we're all after, is the freedom, the wholeness, the love, the joy, the peace, the belonging. That's what we're all really after. And we don't achieve that by climbing a ladder, by striving, by grinding and working hard and becoming. It's our true nature. It's the truth of who we are. So we achieve by letting go of attachment, letting go of how we were told we should be. Other people tell us what to do and how to behave in order to belong. We got to let go of those attachments to beliefs and identities in order to experience wholeness, in order to heal. Return to wholeness and heal. And we do that by uncovering, by going to the root. Exactly what I've been talking about in this video is about going to the root cause. You got to stop treating the symptoms, right? We get a headache, we just want to take the Tylenol. But for me, I was getting headaches when I wasn't drinking coffee. And so instead of just every time I got a headache getting, some painkillers, I realized I don't want headaches anymore. So I realized it was the coffee. And so I found a replacement. So I stopped drinking coffee. So now I no longer get headaches. That's an example. So whatever it is, even chronic, this works for anything. It doesn't matter. Disease, illness, limiting beliefs. We can heal. Our bodies have the natural capacity to heal themselves. Your body has the capacity to heal itself. So I am the bridge to show you how to do this work, how to take your power back, how to heal your own body, how to heal your mind and your spirit, body, mind, and spirit. It's all connected. We are all connected. We are all one. The greatest illusion is the illusion of separation, of that duality, either or, right, wrong. That's an illusion of separation, of those people, them, me, that country, my country, them, Democrats, Republicans, whatever. The greatest illusion is the illusion of separation. And it's a lie. It's an illusion because we're not separated. At our deepest core, we're all one. We're all eternal. We're all spiritual beings. The truth of who we are is true for all of us. And that's what I'm passionate about. I'm really passionate about doing that kind of work because I, over the past few years, have had a spiritual awakening. I've had to let go of a lot of things that I used to believe, a lot of things I no longer serve, a lot of things, old ways of being. In order for the new to emerge, in order for us to experience something greater, we have to let go of the old. There must be a destruction of the old. And it's okay. And the destruction of the old can hurt. It can be uncomfortable. but it's a natural cycle. We might feel like the destruction of the old is a bad thing, but it's not. It's neutral. And then once that destruction of the old takes place, then we can experience something greater. And that's what's happening in the world, if you've noticed. That's what's happening in our society. That's what's happening to old systems. Old systems, in order for there to be a paradigm shift, there's got to be a breakdown before there's a breakthrough. So in order for us to transcend, there's got to be that breakdown first, and then we can experience something greater. So that's what I'm all about. My name is Trevor. This is my wife's picture of, well, she loves horses. A clock behind me, I stopped it at 11:11. I literally see that like 4 or 5 times a day. 11s, ones are my number. It's just a sign, meaning that I'm, doing what I'm meant to do on this earth. I have a podcast called The Map to Life, where I talk about very similar stuff, kind of a little bit broader. And then I love to read. Reading's one of my favorite things to do, as you can tell. So a lot of these were from my journey of my personal development journey, and personal development has its purpose, and I'll be talking more about that. But the main problem that I've discovered with personal development is it just perpetuates, reaffirms the myth or the illusion that we're not enough, that we have to become. Personal development is all about becoming, grinding, working hard in order to achieve and climb the ladder and build. The spiritual development is the new personal development, and you'll hear me say that a lot. That's what I strongly and firmly believe. Personal development has served, it's powerful, and it has its place, and we'll use it. Like I said, we're not going to get rid of personal development. We're not here to get rid of anything. We're going to integrate the personal development. We're going to transcend personal development and go into spiritual development, because that's when the magic happens. Okay, personal development is matter trying to change matter, which takes a long freaking time. Spiritual, when we get into the spiritual development, we're getting into like quantum physics in the quantum realm, and that's outside of time and space. And now we can start attracting things into our life. When we are in alignment with the truth of who we are, when we are in alignment, things come to us. They're naturally attracted to us. And so personal development and thoughts will send the frequency out, but our feelings and our emotions and the spirituality is what draws it back to us outside of time and space. So about getting in here up to about 13 minutes on this video. I'm going to keep most of my videos right around there, 10 to 15 minutes, for YouTube. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to teach people how to heal and return to wholeness. And I'm here to empower you. We've given our power away to a lot of people, to authority figures, to doctors. And so I'm not another one of those. I'm a bridge. I'm a bridge to your wholeness, to what is already present within you. You have the capacity to heal. You got to do the work on yourself. We can't borrow someone else's transformation. Can't borrow my transformation, but I can share my transformation with you in order to show you how. There's an unlimited capacity of information in the world right now. We're bombarded with so much information. We don't know what to do. There's information everywhere. So I'm here to organize that information and to show you how to use that information. Okay, I'm not just here to bombard you with more information. So this is going to be very applicable and practical, and I'm going to give you the tools you need to heal and return to wholeness. So hope this video was helpful. Let me know what you guys think, and lots of more videos to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.